Good evening, Harinder. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Good. Thank you, Amber. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Thank you so much for joining. I know that you've been part of the first batch of our AI product leadership course with Talvinder, right, at Pragmatic
Right.
Leaders.
Mm,
And I know that it's quite unique in its own way, and because I was part of the initial conversations with him as to, what content he's thinking and things like that. So I have a general idea of what you guys are learning and going through and everything. Yeah.
mm.
Uh,
Right.
so I have some questions I'd like to ask you as to your experience around it. Yeah.
Yeah,
And please be very open, very honest. If you have something to say, please go ahead. Don't think twice. Okay.
sure, sure. Please. Yeah.
So my first question is, give me a little bit of background, Harinder, of your work experience, what you've done, and essentially, then how did you land up in this course? What was the
Mhm,
journey to get there?
mhm. Okay. So, yeah, I will quickly, explain all these things in 2 minutes. So maybe you can ask upon each thing if you want more clarity. Right. So, yeah, starting, in 2016, I joined in Tata Consultancy Services. And since then, I had been into like multiple roles as a developer, as a IT system analyst, uh, with multiple international clients. And, I was also a business analyst at there in TCS. After
Mm,
that, I came in 2020. I came across this, word called product management. It's like,
mm,
at the end of the 2019 or 2020, I was trying to, you know, then move out of being a business analyst and then become a product manager because I have that interest of, startup or product development, you know, building my own products and launching some in the market. I have that interest, and I was finding out, some courses, some good courses that would help me in becoming a real product manager. And I came across this Pragmatic Leaders. Pragmatic Leaders is also quite new in 2020. I think it's 2019 and 20. It's like, just beginning then. So the thing that grasped my attention and why I had to trust in Pragmatic Leaders is it was backed by Y Combinator then. And so I thought, this is something I should try. And, I was part of the cohort in the initial phases and
mm.
I liked it very much. And I ended up landing in 3 job offers as a product manager. And the best thing out of that initial thing is, and even you were there, you were reviewing my resumes. And if you remember in the initial phases,
I do. I do. Yes, I do.
yeah, we had multiple, conversations to and fro. And the best thing about that part is Talvendra has designed a course where I can identify myself into which type of product manager I can be. Even
Yes,
multiple
absolutely.
people just try to be a product manager, but there are some type of technical product managers, strategy
Mm,
product managers, design product
mm,
managers.
mm,
He helped myself in identifying, which uh, type of product manager I can be. And the 3 job of us I told, two of them are, generic product managers, but the third one is a technical product manager. So I was able to, find the best suited one for me, and I was able to choose that. And that's where I know my career trajectory is very good now after that. And, later coming to this AI leadership program, I am into a kind of uh, a fintech product. I'm building fintech product now in the Indian market space. And I have heard in the January from the Freshworks founder that if there is no AI in your roadmap, you just throw your roadmap. Right, Girish
mm,
Mathupatham said that. And
mm,
even
mm,
that's very popular now. We have to find one or other ways to implement AI, give insights, do a personalization of the product to the end user. That's
yes.
the real need. And
Mm,
when I came to know Talvinder is starting a cohort in this space, and I just don't want to lose it, and I
mm.
just enrolled it in the first day when I came to know.
Fantastic, fantastic. So, let's do this, right? You've been in the product management field for a while.
Yeah,
Okay. So, what is it that you like about it? What is it that you like about it? What is it that you like about it?
yeah.
You have been in the product management field for a while. You are, of course, well versed with the trends that are happening, like you mentioned, Girish Mathrubam's point that he made. And, that's the view that Freshworks is completely taking, right?
Right.
So how do you perceive you as, Harinder, and your experience in the company you're working in? How do you perceive the impact of AI on the job market over the past 1 year? I don't want to refer, I know AI, and this is a misunderstanding a lot of people have, that AI is new. AI has been around for a while. It's
Right.
just that in the last 2 years, the infra has been able to catch up to what AI is trying to achieve at the end of the day, right? And so what impact do you see that it's made on the job market, right, for the past 1 year and in the coming year? How do you see things evolving in the product management space?
Right. So yeah, as you said, to even explain my opinion, it has been there for a while. Even I worked on AI projects in 2018 also in TCS, so it's there for a while. And now coming to the product management space, I have been seeing this small change, Amar, where in the last 1.5 year, 1.5 year back, I haven't seen a product manager using ChatGPT. Just in, if you go back in 2022 August, I think no one might have used ChatGPT, either be it a developer or a product manager. But it's like 4 to 5 months, maybe because it's a free software. Everyone got adapted to it, and now there is no one who wasn't using it. And I think in the next 6 months, people go and subscribe to the Plus version and start using the APIs also, and using its power in the full-fledged way is, I think, that's
Mm,
a
mm,
change that's going to come in the future. And
mm,
now the reason that I have enrolled into this leadership program is because of that, to catch up with that speed. And coming to the changes that you are asking the job market, right? So anyone who doesn't know how to use the AI tools available in the market, they'll be falling back. They'll be falling behind in the markets. Right. And uh, apart from product management space, I work with developers a lot daily, right? There are many plugins that they got for their uh, IDs, their development environments. They call it Copilot, where if they just write a snippet of code,
yep,
it helps them in writing everything more.
yep.
So development has become easier, marketing has become easier. So
Mm,
product management perspective, innovation and strategy, and wherever you see consultant's role is going to be replaced by a, we hear that. I don't know if that's going to happen or not, but consultant's job is made very much easier because strategy A can take care of strategy if you give it
mm.
correct inputs. So
So,
yeah, yeah,
to your point, absolutely. And, so I've been kind of freelancing and consulting and mentoring in the last 6 months, right? A lot of startups, students as well, who are in the marketing product space, because product and marketing have come so close together now, right?
right.
And, this is one of the points that I see is that the requirement from consultants is not the strategic part only, right?
Mm,
The
mm,
strategic part has become now changed into, you know what, Amar, there are so many AI tools out there. We really don't know what to use. Or Amar, we have 15 different AI companies pitching their tools to us, and we are thoroughly confused what really, we should use, or what matters to us, or what is relevant to us, or, is beneficial to us, right? So the conversation has changed so much.
right.
Like earlier on when I used to have these conversations, with startups and founders, it's so different now,
Mm.
right? So absolutely, I totally get your point, right?
And
So on that
any,
note, go
yeah.
ahead.
So any courses that I see, right, in ads that I get in Instagram from, course-based companies like Growth School or other people who sell courses. Previously, we would see, become a good product manager, become a great product manager, or crack the job of a product manager would be the line,
Yeah,
main headline. But now, use AI to become a great product manager, or
yeah, yeah.
learn AI tools to become a BCG level consultant, BGC level consultant.
Absolutely. Great point you've made here. Great point.